Welcome back, everyone. We are doing a bunch of stuff. It's been a while. It's been a while since I looked at this game save. I recorded last week's episode a little bit ahead of time, and then I did not go live on Monday as planned. Real life got in the way, so I actually have a little bit of catching up to do, trying to figure out where we're at. Right now we're in the wheat field. We're rolling it, and I have to check on the status of all my other fields to remember where I am with them. So they're all planted. Everything's planted except for these guys up here. Fertilization. These guys will need more fertilization, but that will happen after the next growth. Nothing needs plowing, so that's good. And rolling. I need to roll all of these other fields here, but I don't think I can do this one. It's already quite far along. So, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's going on. Interesting. You could still see the old field here before I put down the cow pen and before I built up the dairy and the sheep goat pen. Interesting stuff. All right. So rolling. Let's jump around a little bit. Nothing to harvest right now. I probably have stuff to sell. Not much, though. I think we're going to wait till next month. Oh, it's really about just the rolling. Let's check on the animals first. These guys are at 40 months. I think we might start making some room here. I think we'll do that. They're at the full price, so I'm going to get rid of those 3. Oh, I can't do that from here. All right, let's just check on them. We'll run around and deal with them in a little bit. Cows. These guys, where are they? 15 months. And they can reproduce at 18 months. So I think I'm going to try to start making room for more. Or what I could do, I guess, is transfer some over to the new barn we're going to put in. I'm not sure when we're doing that, if we're doing that in this episode or we're doing that tonight, but I'd like to get it done sooner than later. And productions, which we have a ton of. Dairy is doing okay. We're getting low on milk, so we're going to need to load up some milk in there. Otherwise, goat milk's quite a bit. I can still put a bit in there, though, so maybe we'll do that. This is going very well, and it's well stocked. And farm supply production. This is where we are making some wheat seeds, and I went through it all already, and I've got 55,000 liters of seeds, so this is awesome. All right, I think we're going to get going with this. We're going to move some of the seeds to the greenhouses. I think that'll be our first main chore for today. Grain mill is doing okay. And the greenhouses can all benefit, and they can take up to 25,000 liters of seeds, each one of them, so we don't have that many. We'll look into that. I need a lot more flour here. Sorry, just catching up on everything, guys. Sawmill, nothing in there, but man, when those trees are ready, it's gonna be silly. All right, this is where I can use some grass. I think I have a grass field ready, and we are making some solid silage. We're up to 313,000 liters, and we are going to need a fair amount of hay, silage, and straw here, so the TMR game is getting pretty strong. All right, first order of today, I think, is going to be delivering some seed. I think I will use this guy. There's going to be more seed on the way. We do need to up our manure production. We're going to need a lot of it. All right, barley. Where's the seed at? There we go. I can take the whole load in this trailer, so that'll be good. We need more seed as well, so we'll be making a lot of it. Need some for the actual seed drills. All right. 55556. All right. It's mid-afternoon, 2:20 in the afternoon, and we'll do a few things, and then I think we'll probably actually, you know what I need to do? Stop for a second. I'm just going to get this started on the next field right away while we're taking care of some chores. I really could use a much bigger roller, couldn't I? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that for a second. Where are the rollers at? Rollers are... which section? Soil cultivation, seeding, yield improvements right here. Okay, so what do we have here? We have this guy, I believe. I think that's what we have. And that is 9.5 meters. Now, to get into the big leagues, oh boy, these are expensive. 12.3. 12.3. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to hold off for a bit. Ideally, we want to get 24, 27. This is the biggest one here. Actually, I don't know if there's an ideal size. These fields they're large, but they're not, they're not monster North American style fields. So I don't know if I need the biggest equipment. Let's just get going with a worker, and we shall unblock traffic. Oh, nobody there. We're gonna make a little pit stop on the way. Somebody suggested that where I might find a golden apple. There's still quite a few golden apples left to find out here, and we're getting to a point where I don't really need the money, but it's still fun to find them. Well, let's head on over. Now, they suggested that there's a golden apple on top of a milk jug. Now, they didn't say where the milk jug was. I'm assuming it's at the dairy, so that's where we're gonna go look. And we are going here anyway, because we need to. This is where the seed needs to go. And there, I just dust bunnied a sign. Okay, before I drop those off, let's go have a look over here real quick. It's supposed to be maybe a milk jug. Maybe maybe they were referring to one of these. Can I jump up here? No. And do I see one here? I do not see one here. Parkour. Parkour. Come on, get out of here. I need to get out. There we go. Maybe up there. This is very suspicious here. It looks like somebody built steps on purpose. No, I'm not seeing anything. I am not seeing anything. Okay, maybe it's just my eyeballs, but if you could let me know where exactly the milk jug is. think I looked in here already. And I did not find anything in here. Okay. Let us jump back into the truck. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up two of the greenhouses with seed, and then when I get more, we'll do the other two. This should fill up two of them full. The exception, and perhaps a little bit left over for one of the other ones. We'll have to focus on the manure after that and get these loaded up as much as possible. Okay, 7,000 left over. It's a tight corner here. Yeah, I think I need to fix this out here. Give myself a little bit more turning space. Okay, so the big question would be, do I need to have some kind of seed silo out here so that I can keep bringing and topping up? Yeah, I think the answer is yes. Yes, it is the answer. That was weird. Don't mind me. Let's head out. I think I'm going to try... I don't know where we're sitting with manure. That's one of my concerns. There's not... I don't know, it kind of feels like there isn't a lot of manure coming out. I need to check. Maybe I'm low on straw or something, but we should have, with all the cows that we have, we should have an absolute abundance. Actually, I can check from here. Let's do this. Manure, there's hardly any at all. Hardly any. I can't do much about that. So, there's lots of straw, though. And there's no concerns about straw. Okay, let's jump down here. Put this away for now. Alright, now the next thing I would like to do, while we're waiting for our friend the roller, I want to head back. I should have done this while we were there. I want to head back to the dairy or the greenhouse area. I want to pick up the big trailer. It's kind of sitting in a bad location. I need to park it properly. So let's get that done. Should have done it while I was there. I guess ideally we find a spot for it. I think what I'll do is, I think we're gonna pop it. Where do I need this right now? I kind of feel like I need it out here, but here's what we'll do. I'm gonna pop this right back. Let's put it over here. Just out of the way. Right there. Actually, let's leave the truck here for now. All right, quick check. Quick check. This is fine. I'm good with that. I've got one pallet here. We have lots of products starting to build up. That's going to be fantastic. We do need a lot more than that, though. It makes me almost wonder if we should have a second cement factory. I In here, this thing is quiet. Let's have a look at the trees real quick. I want to see what progress step they're at. Bottom right hand corner, you can see they're at growth stage 2 of 4. The age is 506 out of 951 hours. I think that's what H means. So they're about halfway to their full potential. And then the other little guys over here, we're going to change it after we harvest some of these. I think when we start harvesting, we're going to harvest up from the bottom down there and come up this way. Because I would like to put in a road that comes through here to over where the ramp is. One to there and one to over there. These little guys are barely come along. Yeah, they don't even show up on the radar yet. So, be interesting. Be interesting when they get their first growth stage. How's this coming along? This is swell. Hey, I kind of feel like I'm on top of stuff. So let me we'll do a little jump cut here. Let me get this rolling finished, and then I'll be right back. All right, we're almost done here. This roller is fine. It doesn't really take that long. I think this can work. I don't think we need to upgrade it. If we do, we'll upgrade to like the 12 foot instead of the 24, 27. But this literally just took 5 minutes, maybe? I don't know. Kind of move on, though. Move on to June. I can't believe we're in year 9 right now. We're a few months away from being 10 game years into this series. Kind of cool in a way. I'm trying to remember what is the longest game save I have as far as years, in-game years. I think we're gonna break it already. I think we're gonna break that record. All right, let's head over here. Do I have a spot for this? Yes, I do, right there. I really gotta reconfigure these sheds. These aren't the right sheds. Whoa, slow down, slow down. Jeez. Docking. That seems like docking. I wonder which country that comes from. Okay. I think we're done. You know what? I'm calling it like we're done. Let's head in and rest. Give Walter a wave there. Hey, bud. Hey, my dude. Sleep until 8. Still have some property and loan interest. That's something we really should work on. As soon as the trees come up, we're going to pay off all the debts. All of them. Got lots of bread here coming out. We are out of flour. This thing is gobbling up flour like crazy. All right. What's up for today? What's on the plan for today? I think we're going to... let's get rid of this rolling. I'm going to say that's done. We've got some fertilizing to do on these fields here. I think we're going to use solid fertilizer for that. Give the cows some time to catch up on the manure. And these are already fertilized weeds. We have weeds yet. We'll need to spray as well over here. So fertilize and spray these fields. Let's get to work. I've got some fertilizer here. Did I make any? I don't think I made any. Okay, let's have a look at that production for a second. Where is it? Farm supply. If I wanted to make solid fertilizer, I couldn't because there's no recipe for that. All right, well, that takes care of that, I guess. Oh, here we go. So I would need digestate in order to do that. So I would need a BGA of some kind. The recipe would be lime and digestate. So I'd need a way to make lime as well. Lime I can make from stones, which I have an abundance of. I could... how much water will this take? 2 million. That's going to cost a fortune if I turn that on. Okay, let me think about this. We might start that process. Let me just go grab up some more fertilizer, though. I think there's some in a bag over there. Do I have any here? No, this is herbicide and bale wrap. Bale twine, I should say. I think there's some here, though. If not, we might buy a bag or two. Oh, let's buy a bag. Let's get 2 bags. Solid fertilizer, big bags. Still broke though. I'm always broke. All right. Let's get those fields fertilized. This should go very quickly. And let's get a worker on that. And then I need this guy. Get the sprayer out. And herbicide. Guess I gotta sneak in there, back up. I'm just gonna fill up from this tank here, hopefully empty the tank out. Oops. Oh, there was hardly anything in it. Alright, I think we have enough. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Maybe. We'll see. And we'll start on this field and we'll swap. This guy. Let's get mowing. We need more grass. More grass. Grass than we know what to do with. I don't remember which field is next in the rotation. They both look like they're at the same stage. We're ready to harvest. Yeah, they both look like they're ready. Only 50% fertilized. Oop, got the ball on that. All right, I guess we'll knock them both out. keep this going into the evening tonight. Hopefully nothing will interfere with the live stream tonight, so I hope to catch you guys there. Okay, what else? What else? The heck happened here? What happened here? That's bizarre. Workers, I have money to pay the workers. Very strange. Okay. Anyways. Okay, weeds. Let's turn this off for a second. All right, we're almost done here. Just gonna run up the side and do this little weird area. I could use, guess what? Another tractor. I'll look at the used sale and see if there's anything coming up that's interesting. This is an N series. It's a little small. It comes in at only 145 horsepower. So to upgrade it, N135, N175 is what I want. That's 201 horsepower. Now, not worth it. Not worth it. We are going to need something like this at some point. The fertilizer unit's $35,000. All right. So, what am I doing next? I kind of feel like it's time to start a new farm. Gotta figure out my game. I'm just gonna jump over here for a second. Okay, so part of the plan here is, can I buy this piece of land? No, I guess not. I think we're going to be moving in here. And I think we're going to be doing like a pig farm over here. So I need 4 fields to grow the food to make the pig feed. So those 4 would be good candidates. And then we've got some options for a little bit more up here. So that's one option. The other thing we're going to want to do is I need a BGA. So I'm going to do a meat farm. Basically, it's going to be pigs and beef cattle. I think we're going to try to do that together. But I also want to do a energy farm, which is going to be probably some windmills and a BGA, and we're going to be producing all different types of energy, electrical energy, fuels, propane, diesel, all of that kind of stuff. And I need to figure out where I'm going to put that. Logically, I would think if I'm putting a BGA, it should be somewhere up near where all the pigs and cattle are. So I can get the slurry. I guess I could buy this biogas plant. How much is this worth? 2 million. Holy smokes. 2 million. You know what? Let's visit this. Let's have a look. I obviously don't have that money right now, but so I've got here I can do silage, I guess. Got huge bunkers, which I don't think I would ever use. I don't like bunker work. It's not my thing. What else do we have out here? Actually, there's a golden apple out here somewhere. Let's keep our eyes open for that. Let's go up top. Let's go up top. Take a little tour. Oh boy. I'm doing a little parkour here to get around. Yeah, I don't see any real valid reason to get around here. Come on. All right, let's get out of here. Not quite sure what. Any golden apples over here? Don't see any. So 2 million, what does this buy then? Like, what do you get with this? You don't get the land or anything. I don't know. Kind of feel like I could save a lot of money by building our own. So we'll see about that. Maybe we can put it over here on this one piece of property. 74,000. What is this property? Yeah, actually, this might make a good property for that. We would need a fair amount of ground terraforming, leveling. But this would probably be enough room to set up a solid BGA. Actually, let's do an exercise. Let's do an exercise. What do I want? Production. It's going to be a factory, and big BGAs are usually pretty big. So it would have to be something like this. Maybe. Might be a little tight. I mean, we could go with a smaller one, I guess. Yeah, maybe this would work. Just pop that in here somewhere. Just get it all flattened out. You know what? I think this probably looks like a good idea. It's a lot of money though still. I mean, there's other BGAs, there's other options. There's some cheaper ones. Third-party modded ones, I guess. You know, there's stuff like this, which is tiny. I don't know what that is. And then there's the old faithfuls. Those $55,000 ones, these things. The only problem is that they have very limited capacity for how much input you can put. All right. We still have quite a bit of fertilizer, so I'm just going to get this started. Yeah, the herbicide is almost done. Just going to say go, see what happens. Hopefully they don't run into each other. And then I will tab over to this guy, and then we'll move to the other fields. Although I am getting low on herbicide here, so we have to go buy some. I don't know why I'm doing this. I could have just run the hoe through here. I do have a hoe. I should be doing that. Remind me, guys. All right. Purchase consumables. I need herbicide. Let's grab 2 of those. That'll be 4,000 liters. That should be good. All right. We're in pretty good shape. I gotta pick that stuff up. Another one of my bad habits, leaving stuff at in the dealership parking lot. I am running out of money though. It's a bit of a problem. I think I'm gonna have to go do some sales. I think we'll get on that right away. Or else I'm gonna run out. My workers are gonna quit and run away. Okay, full load on just bread. This alone will do well. Best price for bread right now is Erlengrat, which I am not doing. 26.64 supermarket. Yeah, supermarket. Here we go. I think I need, if I'm transporting food, especially food that's like open like this, I should probably have a closed truck. Seems silly to get all the road dust on those beautiful breads. Okay, we're good. We're solid. Just gonna leave it at that. We'll get the other bread later. And then we've got some dairy products. And while we're at it, let's get all this flour. Oops. I think we have a lot of flour. Let's see if we can get this all transferred. It might be more, just one more. This will be good for now. I'm quickly starting to realize that I will need more grain for this flour mill. We need grains, particularly wheat, so that we can make some seed. There we go. All right. Okay, that's good for now. we are done with fertilizing. It looks like we're done mowing and just finishing up the spraying. Now I do have a fair amount of milk, I think, so I need to top up the dairy, so I think we should do that next. I gotta start gathering up all that grass. Okay, let's park for now. I think what I'll do, I'm just gonna get this guy going on the next field as well. Starting to wonder if I shouldn't merge these two fields. Make one monster grass field. Well, one larger grass field. What do you think? Okay, I need this guy. We've got a bunch of products coming out from the greenhouses here, but we're just gonna let them sit there for a bit. Let's go get the milk. The milk to our dairy this time. We've got 2 tankers full. Now we did rest, so let me have a quick look at the food. All right, food is getting down. We're going to be popping some TMR. We're going to start putting TMR in there. We're going to try to increase the milk output. Health is 100. Productivity is only at 80, so we'll try to kick it up a notch. And these guys are fine. They've got food for decades, I think. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna need another truck soon. Be interesting to see when the cherry trees are full. It's going to be like a tunnel through here. Already is, kind of. I have nothing left in that shed. I think I'm going to ditch it. I don't like it. I don't like where it is, and I don't like the shed itself. So I think we're going to ditch that thing. Let's double check the production, the dairy, and milk. I think I've got room for most of this milk. So I think I'll go get another load and then top this up. And then we will, if there's any left over, then I'll just maybe drive up to the other dairy and sell it. I think that's it. Next month we'll go sell all the goat milk. We got quite a bit of it now, and it's really it sells very well. I was thinking about it this week. I'm considering putting a pause on Zielonka for, let's say, a month. Getting on with some other stuff, including a live stream at night. I I've been doing like totally unannounced impulse live streams for Comlands one tile challenge, and that's all I've been doing for that series. It's only live, and it's only when I have time. And sometimes, you know, it's a little challenging, but if I could do Comlands live streams on Monday nights, more fixed, and maybe more during the week, but really that farm is starting to pick up speed, and like all challenges, I want to get to the goal. Oop, I went this way this time, didn't I? I guess I'm trying to think ahead of what's coming up. We've got the Zielonka series, which is also doing very well, but we're getting to a point now where it's okay. Well, where are we going with this thing? You know, how long we want to go with it? Is there certain goals? And there was really no goal set originally for that. Nadenthal series is doing very well. That has a very specific goal, which we haven't put a dent in the goal yet, but we are getting very set up to start doing that. That said, we are taking on a lot of loans to make that happen. So we're gonna have to pay that back first, get ourselves equipped properly, and then once we're at that point, then we start just banking the money. It's hard to save money towards the 50 million if you need to invest it. All right, that's gonna be it for that. I'm gonna take a peek at. I think we're finished spraying. Then the mowing is the mowing. It is still a ways to go, but then I gotta pick all this stuff up, take it to the hayloft, which is gonna be fairly quick, I think. Not the hayloft, but the fermenter production. Okay, this is done. So we're pretty much just over 6 months in to this series. Duration for this series is supposed to be till the end of, well, not till the end of FS25's life, but to the start of the next farming simulator, which typically is in 3-year increments. So I expect we're gonna see a new farm sim in late 2027, like November or December 2027. So that's kind of our window of opportunity. We're kind of 1/6 of the way now. Got tons done, but there's a lot more I want to do, like a lot more. Where am I backing into? There we go. Straighten out. Too much. There we go. Okay, that's that. Nothing to harvest. Everybody's just gonna calm down a bit. This needs to get done. As soon as this is finished, I think we're gonna move on to next month already. I do want to keep things moving time-wise. There's a lot of pieces that need to fall into place, and a lot of them are time related. So I think actually, you know what I need to do though? oh no, I can't do it with this guy. I'm going to, I think I'll take this guy over. I need to get a load of TMR to the cows. By load, I mean those two attached trailers there. That setup that we came up with. I'll run over with this fella, and we'll get that done right away, and then the mowing should be done, and we'll move ahead to July. I love this tractor. I'm gonna need to get a couple more of these at some point. Okay, now for the fun part that I'm terrible at. Slow down. Slow down. No, come on. Oh, I got it. Okay, so TMR, 2 trailers full. That should be good for now. Not silage. That's what I want. 662,000 liters of it. Good. We're all set. We're gonna keep making a lot more though. Stay tuned. Or something like that. Alright, off we go. Let's go deliver this. I won't start picking up the grass. We'll do that tonight, I guess. Now, I'm wondering if the front trailer has is a little bit taller because it's got the cover on it, so I'm hoping that won't be a problem to get into the barn. I only tested the other one. Big problem is if it doesn't fit, backing up a double trailer like this is going to be a nightmare. Alright, gonna sneak in here. Come on, please fit, please fit. Yes. Okay, I need to move over a little bit. There we go. TMR. No, 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 no. That's not what I want. Oh, wait. Hang on. Tip side. Oh, phew. Oops. That's better. Very cool. Now, if I can move forward... Oh, man, it's hard to see in here. Trying to get the trailer lined up. Okay. Tip side is already set to left. Come on. Isn't this letting me? At the right one. Set to left. Why can't I unload? There we go. That's weird. I can put the bales in that middle area, but I can't dump. Yeah, anyways. The more I think about it, the more I think that we're going to be transporting some cows from one barn to the other to make room. I got to get all that configured, set up. I need money. Obviously need a lot more money to build the next barn. It's cozy in here, camera-wise. Alright, grass is all mowed. And I'm looking at the clock right now, and I'm thinking, you know what? We'll move ahead tonight. We'll move ahead. We're going to wrap up this episode and pick up right where we left off tonight. I don't think I'm going to have time to do any more work. So I'm going to leave these trailers hooked up because there's a good chance I'm going to try to do another TMR delivery or two. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying this. If you are, please consider subscribing. Let me know what you think about the developments. Let me know what you think about the ideas for the pigs and the BGA. And if you can join me tonight, please, 7 p.m. Eastern. That would be fantastic. Always love chatting with you guys and answering questions, whatever questions you may have. And yeah, it'll be a great day. And I do hope you have a great day.